Hey guys, I have a question. Are you preparing for your IELTS exam? Are you kind of nervous about the speaking? Well, today you're going to hear me test the student and we're going to prepare by doing an actual IELTS speaking exam, part 1, part 2, and part 3. So if you're interested in finding out about that and practicing, let's go. Hey guys, Jesse here from Sweed Academy, helping you get your English to the next level. And sometimes we're doing that with exam preparation. And today, you're going to see a student do the entire IELTS exam, speaking exam, part 1, part 2, part 3. I'll let you in on a little secret, actually, that I do, a trick that I do in my classes. And I'd like you to follow along. In this video, I'm going to be the examiner, and my student is obviously going to be taking the exam. And I'd like you to play along with us. So every time I ask the student a question, I'd like you to pause the video and answer the question, and then play the video and listen to her answer. Task 2, and that's on every part, on part 1, part 2, part 3. That's task 1. I'd also like you to go back and play it again if you want to listen and tell me what you think her score would be. And that's considering fluency and coherence, lexical resource, which is vocabulary, grammatical range and accuracy, and pronunciation. So considering those 4 parts, tell me what you think in the box below. So there are your 2 tasks. Task 1, follow along, pause the video when I ask the question, and you answer along. And if you're a member of the Sweed Academy Learning Group, you can record yourself and post this response to the group. Let's go to the exam. Okay, ready? So,
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Jesse. So, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Jesse. Can I have your name, please?
Yeah, my name is Zina Haider, and I'm from Baghdad. I'm just trying to do my exam here, and my ID number is 14678.
Okay. And can I see your ID, please?
Yes, here it is.
Thank you. And where are you from?
I'm from Iraq, particularly from Baghdad. It's the capital of Iraq, and I live in the center of Baghdad. You can consider that a small city that's called Karara. Yeah. And
Very nice.
Yeah.
And what do you do?
I'm a student.
Okay.
I'm studying at college, particularly in College of Education for Women, specifically at English department. So I'm supposed to be an English teacher, but concerning the things that I do, I work as a volunteer in many places. Like concerning teaching, I work with teaching because I like teaching. So I just wanted to get a lot of experience about it. So I work as a volunteer in the field of teaching. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm interested in this.
Very nice. And do you have many friends?
Well, the reality, no, maybe 3 or 4. My best friends. I was just the kind of person, I suffer from being a social person, but now I'm trying to getting better and better because being a teacher, this is something very, very important to be social with others. So I trying to have a lot of friends. Yes, I'm getting better.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tell me about your best friend.
My best friend. My best friend is she actually lives in here, of course. I've just trying to consider her best friends for me in this year at my study because I share with her a lot of hobbies, a lot of interesting things that we can share Besides, why I consider her as a best friend because she says save me and support me a lot in different things, in different things and different situations in my life concerning my studying, concerning such a situation that I cannot overcoming. She always give me some. I can consider her a wisdom thing, like a wisdom advice that she gave me. Yes, so and that's why I consider her as a best friend. Besides, because I enjoy my time with her. I don't know why. I see that she has some features and some, that is to say, something special about her. So we're always trying to go out together and even talk a lot. And sometimes we practice English. I practice English with her.
Very
That's why
nice.
she's my best friend.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Which is more important to you, friends or family?
I think both are important, or should I say which most important? I think both friends and family are important. Why is that? Because uh, when with your family actually sustain you a lot in everything, but dealing with them in some situation are different. Are different. For instance, when you're trying to go out with your family, maybe for instance, if you have a brother or sisters, maybe their age, there is a gap between the age, the old, for instance. Can you understand me? But when you go with your friends, everything will be different. For instance, you will they are the same with you at a class maybe, so they are familiar with all the things that you know. And so I think it's different. I mean, both of them are important.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And what about your name? Did your parents choose your name?
Yeah, actually my mom has chosen my name, and it means in Arabic it means something like decoration or some like flowers. It's really something that is like decoration. That's it's what means Dina. My mom
Okay,
has chosen it.
very nice. And is it a common name or is it unusual?
No, it's a common name here.
Okay, and if you could change your name, if you could change your name, would you?
No, I like it. But maybe if I wanted to change it, I want to change it to that is to say to they say to Sandra. I like this name
Okay,
because it's remembered with a nice story, and that's why I just wanna to choose it.
okay, excellent. And what about food? What sorts of food do you like eating?
What sorts of food? Well, I like all the kinds of foods. Like, I don't have any specific food that I have. I just can eat everything.
Okay,
Like whether it is, yeah, I don't have any problem with that. Whether it is, but here, we have a lot of dishes. So I don't know if you know about them, like kebab or dolma. Do you know about them?
I know about kebab.
Kebab, yeah, I like kebab, and I also like all the different kind of foods. This is the point. I like junk food, Chinese food, anything. But the idea is I don't try to eat too much because that will be like harmful for me.
Okay. And do you enjoy cooking?
Yeah, I like to cook a lot. Like whenever I getting somehow boring, I just go directly to the kitchen. I'm trying to cook anything. Like I'm creative in cooking, and I like to cook a lot.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I'm going to share my screen with a question, and you'll have 1 minute to take notes on the question, on what you're going to say. Only 1 minute to take notes. It's not very long, by the way. So don't write in detail. But you'll have 1 minute to take notes, and then you'll have 1 to 2 minutes to talk about your answer. Do you understand?
Is that what they are going to do at exam?
Yeah, they give you a card with this question, and I'll show you your question right now. And I'll give you a minute to take notes.
Oh my God, is it only a minute?
Only a minute, so don't write a lot. Okay, so
Okay.
this should be great for you, by the way. You already answered it. Okay, describe a job you would like to do in the future. Go ahead. You can begin.
The-
And so the idea is to talk straight for 1 to 2 minutes, answering all of these. Go.
Okay. My job is that I'm going to be at a future, and I like to is teacher, because this teacher, I like this job from my childhood, and I like teaching a lot. And when did I heard about it? Actually, it's common job here. Teacher is one of the most important job in all that I think in all the words, because without it, you cannot get a new generation that they are going to be in the future, like doctors, lawyers. So teaching is one of the most important jobs that I consider and I like. Concerning what are the skills, what are the skills that I need to develop it. Uh, that that is to say that are related to teaching. I need to develop my skills. I need to know how to deal with the students with their psychological case, and also I just want to know how I can make the material easier for them, and also I just to enhance my skills in teaching by reading a lot of methods. There are a lot of methods of teaching, and it has a lot of skills that you should study about. And also I think that knowing about the personality and the problems of the students is also one of the skills that the teacher should work about it, because um, it is very important to give the students security and let them feel safe in the class. So all these skills as a teacher in the future you should be aware about, and also you should know how to deal with the students, because there are different levels at the class, and dealing with different levels and with the pressure that may happen at the class. But for instance, the time, you should develop all these skills. Yeah.
Okay, very nice. Thank you. And on to part 3. I want you to talk about how younger generations choose their jobs in your country.
In your country. Unfortunately, here at my country, we have a problem at school. I mean, you are keeping studying in primary and intermediate and secondary school, and there are no specific curriculum that help you to discover your desires and your interest in the things that you wanted to be in the future. So this is a big disaster. Actually, there are no specific curriculums that to clarify what how you can discover your interests, your abilities, your desires at job for the future. So what happened is that the students reach the final stage, okay, and they don't know anything about what they want to be, because nobody actually tried to sustain them, to advise them about these things. So they just come to final stage and they put an idea in their mind. Medicine is the best thing because it has the highest salary. So all of us we should be a doctors. All of us we should be an engineer. So I unfortunately I suffer from this. When you reach to the last final stage, you will maybe choose randomly, and they're gonna depend on your average.
Hmm.
That's most of my youngest generation that happens. So I suggest that at least there should be a certain curriculum at our school that help us to discover our abilities and desires in order, to help us what we wanted to be in the future. I myself, I've chosen my career or the field that I wanted to go through by a random way. I depend on my average, but I like it this time.
Okay. Do you think employers look after their employees well?
Pardon, can you repeat this?
Yeah, sorry. Do you think employers in your country take care of or look after their employees well?
You mean if they are taking care about their jobs?
If they take care of their employees, if they make sure they're healthy, if they pay them well?
Well, here definitely it's really hard if you can find a job. There are no jobs here, but I don't think so. Maybe I can say the government sometimes they give some special things for the teachers who works at college. They give them good salary, but unfortunately, you cannot find a good laws that it protects the employees here concerning doctors. Maybe they don't have any laws that protect their life, and the teachers here are getting really low salaries. So I don't think so. I'm telling the reality in general. I'm talking in general.
And who makes the highest salary in your country?
The one who makes the highest salary in my country are the doctors. They supposed to have the highest salary out of my country because they have a lot of hard job they should do, and they are working at hospitals and may they like about, and that's why they should have the highest salaries. But I think that there are no balance between the salaries of doctors and other salaries. But as I said before, the doctors, and I think they deserve that.
Okay. Well, thank you. This is the end of the exam, and thank you.
Really?
And that's it. That's the
That's
exam.
it.
Actually, that's even a lot longer. I let you talk a lot longer than they would probably let you talk on some of the answers, especially in part one. But yeah, that's the exam. So that was it. How was it? How did you do? What did you think that she deserved? What would you give her if you were evaluating her? Let me know below, and reasons why. This will help her if she reads the comments. It'll help me as I read the comments, and it will help you to kind of think like an evaluator. You're thinking from the other point of view. That's always good to prepare for an exam. And if you like this video even a little bit, click that subscribe button and the bell so you can be notified next time we have a lesson. Also, check out another video right below me for more cool stuff. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.